Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review for 90 Day Fiance the Other Way. This is season 2, episode 14. It's the mid-season finale. I'm like, but we ain't getting no conclusions to nothing. To nothing? It don't come back on until October, which is only a month away, I'm saying, but still, I digress. First things first, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird, dun 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 dun, and all that goodness and stuff. Let's get ready to do it. Y'all ready to breathe? Let's go. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Inhale and exhale. Okay? And remember to relax, to relate, to release, to center yourself, anybody around you, okay? Because, honey, it has been a tough week. A tough week. That's why this review was so late, okay? Because it's between Chadwick Boseman and me crying all dang on weekend, and then Monica and the Brandy and the Verses or whatever. And, you know, girl, it's been seen so much. We're going to let that be. Okay, do not forget to also like this video, comment in the comment section. You can also share it. You can follow me on IG and on Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. It is cold in my apartment, honey. I got the air on, honey. So onesie it is, okay? But we have up first Kenneth and Armando. I was like, honey, this gonna be real easy. I'm gonna do them first, okay? His daughters are leaving. They're going back to America, to Florida or whatever, because they're in Mexico, because it's not like they're out the country. And they're saying goodbye. They're hugging. They crying, and then they leave, okay? Now, it's a good thing that we see that, you know, Kenny's kids really, you know, likes Armando. You know, they're happy that their dad will get a chance to raise another child because he did so good raising them. It's a whole positive environment and everything. Now, Armando feel like, you know, I hope my family can be as supportive as Kenneth's family, because, you know, that's what I want in life, but we don't know just yet, okay? And that was that day. And then the next day, they left to drive 4 hours to go pick up his daughter from his parents, and for Kenneth to meet Armando's parents. And that was it. I swear, they drug this shit out, okay, all season long and stuff. Okay, so we'll see what happens with them in October, okay? Next up, Jenny and Sumit. Dun, 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 dun. So today, Sumit is going to see his parents, okay, to talk to them about Jenny, because he wants to be with Jenny. He wants to marry Jenny. He loves Jenny, okay? And his parents don't like Jenny. Now, she brings up, when she first came to visit him back in 2013, 2014, no. First, she said she's here on a tourist visa, okay? Her tourist visa is good for 10 years, okay? But as a tourist, you have to leave the country every 180 days, so every 6 months. But if she marries Sumit within them 6 months, she no longer will have to leave every 6 months. She can just be here forever, okay? So again, Sumit hopes his family will, you know what I'm saying, approve of him. But again, Jenny brought up when she came and seen him back in 2013, 2014, how she stayed with his family, with Sumit and his family, for 4 months. But she said they assumed her and Sumit were just friends, okay? They didn't know. She brings up how in the house they stayed in with the family and everything, there was like 3 levels, and she stayed at the top 3rd level or whatever. And at night, when the parents were sleeping, Sumit would sneak upstairs and they would have sex and spend time together. So Sumit was secretly fucking somebody in his parents' house, and Jenny old ass was secretly fucking Sumit. I'm like, Jenny, y'all was sneak fucking in the house, girl. I thought when she went the first time, they knew they were a couple and still didn't like it, but put up with it until they could not no more. I didn't know that Jenny Smith was sneaking around fucking in his parents' house on the 3rd floor the whole time or whatever. But I'm like, And initially the parents had no idea nothing was happening, because he would sneak upstairs and do it to her or do whatever, and then go back downstairs as if nothing was nothing. I'm like, We then meet his parents. Boom, bow. Okay, his mama and his daddy. Okay, the Smiths, and then they bring up again. She came to visit. We were told that Jenny was Smith's friend from Facebook, who was just visiting India and needed somewhere to stay while she was visiting. Okay, for a few days. They then said, but a few days turned into 4 months. They then bring up in that time that she was there, Jenny and Smith's mom became close friends. Okay, Jenny and my wife, they were talking to each other because they became friends. Because again, Jenny and Smith's mama are close in age or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So the dad then brings up how, at first, it was the big issue, whatever. He said, but I then realized Jenny and Smith were talking a lot to each other late at night. Okay, like we then found out they were having relations. Okay, they was having relations and they did not support it because Jenny was too old. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they should not block their son from dating whoever, but I can understand y'all feeling as if she was in my house lying to me. Okay, about but what the fuck of my son. The mama then say she should have treated my son as her son because of his age and her age. What they were doing was inappropriate. I can agree if you in my house visiting as his friend, okay, as his friend, and you are befriending me as his mama, to be fucking my son is wrong. Okay, I can agree on that part of it. Okay, they both bring up we love our son. We love our son. We do want him to be happy, but we just can't support him being with Jenny because she's too old, and we really would prefer he was with someone younger who could at least give him children. We want to have grandchildren, and he can't get that with Jenny. Okay, and we just see Submit coming up to see mom and papa. I'm like, again, it's a different story when we find out the parents ain't know they was fucking up under their roof, and when they found out, they was extra pissed. Extra, read all about it. Okay, next up, Ji-hoon and Devin. Okay, I still think they are dumb ditty. Okay, now we see how mama, I'm seeing the Karen of the Karens is leaving today. They've been there for 2 weeks. Mama finally leaving, coming back to America or whatever. And so Devin, her mama go, get some tea to have some alone time together before her mama leave or whatnot. And then we found out that Ji-hoon is at home with both children. And they say how Ji-hoon has never, had to watch both kids on his own. So it's going to be interesting or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Her mom say he probably doing a horrible job. Drusilla probably beat him up. That girl is a terrorist. She's a demon out in these streets or whatever. Y'all ain't raised her right. They talk so much about how Submit ain't, has to be a good parent. He may not be able to handle Drusilla because y'all asked to let her be the wild goddamn Tasmanian devil. Y'all can't control her. Okay, I get on my damn nerves or whatever. Now, she tells Devin, I feel like, you and Ji-hoon and the kids, y'all on a train, driving on the tracks or whatever. And I can see the bridge has collapsed. And when y'all get there, y'all gonna plummet to y'all deaths. Okay, it's gonna be a whole train wreck. I can see it with my eyes, okay? And I have to just sit here and watch this train wreck happen, you know what I'm saying? And it aggravates me. I'm looking like, first of all, your daughter been a train wreck her whole life because she's in this predicament because of how you raised her. You're making it seem as if, Submit is the reason your daughter is in the predicament. No, your daughter fucking somebody she don't know and getting pregnant and then decided to have the baby and move to South Korea is the reason she is in this predicament. She did this to herself. She made a dumb decision to fuck a foreigner, okay? And a childlike one at that, okay? So it aggravates my spirit that they blame Ji-hoon so much. Ji-hoon he's a child. He's irresponsible. Yes, he is. But Devin made a choice to fuck a stranger and then moved her strange ass to his country with her badass daughter. Okay, with no money. I digress. Anyway, so they both say, with Ji-hoon, he's so childlike and his parents enable him or whatever. So I think you screwed. Well, you were screwed before you came here. Because you already knew he wasn't shit. Devin knew Ji-hoon wasn't shit. She knew he was not responsible. She found out the first time she came there. She was dumb to go back. Okay? Anyway, and Devin letting her mom dog Ji-hoon, who was her husband. Let's not forget, Devin and Ji-hoon are married. For Devin to allow her mama to dog her husband so much is the reason she is in this predicament in the first place, because she wasn't raised right. Okay, because ain't nowhere on God's earth the minute I'm married, I'm going to allow my parents to dog. I chose him. I mean, I chose him because of bad parenting, but I chose him nonetheless. Okay, mama, stop dogging my husband. Speak some positivity into our life. Speak positive things, and it will happen. If you keep speaking negatively, that's what will happen. But I digress, okay? Now back at the house. The mama, oh, I leave in 20 minutes. I got 12 minutes. I gotta leave. Can I get a hug? Get a bitch a hug. Get a bitch a hug. Let it be. Okay? And we see Drusilla badass on the bed just jumping. Drusilla, stop jumping. Jump, 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 jump. Drusilla, stop jumping. Jump, 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 jump. She not listening to y'all. And y'all raised her. Okay? Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I feel like I'm leaving you with a 16-year-old boy. Girl, well then that's on you and her. Girl, she act like Ji-hoon was a rich adult man who she knew, and now he's a poor child. She knew he wasn't that much before. Leave it to be, okay? So her mama leaves. She gone. Bye-bye. Devin said to Ji-hoon, you have no more chances after this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping things work out. I'm like, girl, you and God both, okay? And Ji-hoon brings up how, with her mom gone, I feel like I can finally breathe. You know what I'm saying? I feel a bit of freedom. I hope he gets free, doesn't get a goddamn job. Okay? Because again, I'm not trying to lay him off the hook, but I'm like, stop blaming him for everything, okay? It's not just him, whatever. So they sit there chit-chatting. We see his phone was ringing early. It's like, oh, it's my mom or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So later on, the phone again. And, he like, hey, in Korean or whatever. She's like, who is that? He's like, it's my mom. She wants me to give her credit card back. He's like, why you got a credit card? Oh, I borrowed it to get gas. She's like, you know what? No, you can no longer borrow money. You cannot get money from them, whatever. You have to do things. We have to do things on our own. And I'm like, but your mama was just there for 2 weeks helping you. But you want him to stop getting help. Miss Girl, the fuck out of my girl. I can't. Devin irks my nerve because she acts as if she's just free from any faults in her life decisions. Girl, bye, okay? Now, Ji-hoon do say, I feel like our relationship is hanging on a thread. It is a thread of bullshit, okay? But I digress, okay? Ari and Biniam. Now, this is a train wreck, okay? I don't like Ari. I dislike her a lot now based on her actions today. So we see, after everyone told her to not go to Ethiopia and have a baby, everyone said, wait in America and have the baby and then go over there. But no, Ari kept, I want to go over there. I want to be there. I want all this shit now that she's over there and she's pregnant. Okay, now I'll have a good feeling about staying here and having my baby here. Bitch, really? Now you don't? Her mom is gone for 1 day. 1 day, okay? And she then brings up, I don't know if I'm happy with you here alone yet. Now, the fact that Biniam is in the bathroom on the floor with a bonnet on, I should have got a picture of it, with a bonnet on. Matter of fact, boom. Okay, the fact, look at this. Look at this shit. Why, girl, he's in a bonnet in the bathroom washing clothes in the bin on the floor. Anyway, I had to put that picture because it was just funny to me. Anyway, so, again, she like, I don't know if I'm happy here with you alone. He like, it's only been 1 day. Your mama just left. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong? I just feel like, maybe I should leave. Like, why would you want to leave? Like, you can't leave. I can leave. I can leave. I'm saying, I'm not saying I'm going to leave, but what if I did leave? You know what I'm saying? I have all this pressure on me to stay here, to be with you, and I'm like, bitch, you put that pressure on yourself, girl. It's aggravating. And he up there in his bonnet washing clothes. I still don't know why he had a bonnet on, but you know what I'm saying? He like, why would you leave? Like, I don't want you to leave. Like, you need to have some patience. Have some patience, please. Because again, your mama been gone for 1 day. I love you. I don't want to lose my family. Like, I want to be with you. girl. Okay. She then starts complaining, well, you don't have no job here. No, I don't have a job here. I don't have any friends. You know what I'm saying? It's just me, whatever. And I just don't feel good. But I just, no one is here to make sure that I'm okay. I'm looking like, why is she acting as if he not right here, telling her it's going to be okay. Just calm down and give me some time. Now, I don't think the living situation is the best. I'm not going to say it is, but I feel like she knew all of this shit before she got there, but I digress, okay? So I feel like she wants to leave before she can't fly because she's too pregnant. So she's trying to make any excuse for her to leave because, again, she don't want to be there with her mama. She's all baby girl. So they then go and they are looking at apartments, okay? Because she wants to stay somewhere really, really nice. So they go to this one place or whatever that costs $1,400 a month. He only makes $500 a month. I don't know where she think the other nine gonna come from. I don't know if she has it. I don't know what's going on or whatever. But and it was a nice apartment with warm water and all these things or whatever. He can't. He like, I can't afford it. Like, I can't afford that place. I get it's great. He like, but it's very, very expensive or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And unless your mama gonna pay for it, y'all can't stay there, okay? Now, they in the car leaving. And he like, look, you know what I'm saying? We have the apartment that I was gonna put together. Let me finish the construction. And we can live there. Like, give me a week. Well, that ain't true. Because you had the whole time I was pregnant. Why wasn't it already finished? And I do get her saying, like, if it was that easy for you to complete it, it would have been done before I got here. How? I don't, it's some bullshit afoot. But I feel like she's looking for any excuse to go home. And the fussing and the cussing and the crying and I'm not there. I'm going home. Well, bitch, bye. Go home. We don't want you here, okay? Girl, I just can't. And it aggravates me because even he got fed up. Like, just be quiet and shut up. You know what I'm saying? And give me time to fix the apartment. No, I'm not going. No, I'm leaving. Well, bitch, leave. Okay, go the fuck on. And that was that. Them in the car fussing and her being an asshole. And and then it's a language barrier. Girl, it was just too much. I digress. Anyway, we then had Brittany and Zack, okay? So Brittany was told that her divorce hearing is in 3 days, okay? So she immediately is booking a flight to get back home, okay? Because she has to get herself divorced before she can marry her fiance. Who don't know that she's still married, okay? But she told Yazan that she's going back because her sister's having a baby and she has like some things to handle. But he don't know the real reason because she still ain't told him yet. And the fact that she lives in Florida, but she's going back to Chicago, he think it's some bullshit afoot. And she brings up the reason she has to go to Chicago. She filed for divorce in Chicago, not in Florida, because I guess she got, girl, I don't know, that's what she said or whatever. So, Yazan keeps saying us like, I have a weird feeling about this or whatever. Like, it's just something that don't feel right about that. I feel like, what I'm saying, maybe she lying to me, like maybe she won't come back, like maybe she's over it or whatever. But something don't feel right. He got a good sense of judgment because she lying to you or whatever. And what I'm saying, it's some bullshit. But I do feel like it's a good thing that she can possibly be divorced because maybe she ain't got to tell Yazan about it. You know what I'm saying? You can leave it be or whatnot. Okay? Anyway, you're like, I'm just really sad that you're leaving. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be sure that you're coming back. She's like, you think I'm not coming back? He's like, well, yeah. She's like, no, I love you. I'm coming back, baby. Of course I'm coming back. I just have some business to handle. That's all. I'm like, girl, she lied. And then we see her leave on her own. Okay, and lastly, the couple who we give zero fucks about. Okay, if no fucks given was a look, bam, no fucks given. Okay, Timmy and Melissa, they meet up at a little eatery. And he tells her how, I went job searching on my own. And, I found out some things. I found out that it's not as easy for me to be working here. It's harder than I thought. You know what I'm saying? I would have to be sponsored by a company here if I don't have a work visa or if I don't have my, whatever else it was he needed, whatever. He said, but they did tell me, like, an easier way to do that, without having to be sponsored by a company would be if I was to be married to somebody here. You know what I'm saying? And I know we not, maybe talking about that, but, what she's like, no, I'm not, we're not anywhere near ready for that. No, it's not going to happen or whatever. And he's like, okay, I kind of figured that out or whatever. And so he like, y'all just came here, I just sacrificed so much, you know what I'm saying, and if I can't come to job, if I can't do that, I'm going to have to, You know, if I can't find a job and I run on my savings, like I'm going to have to go back, you know, to America and everything because I never, you know, quit my job. So I have to go back and I work there. She's like, what? You didn't tell me that. You've been lying to me. Like I cannot believe you didn't. You didn't. First of all, I didn't ask you to sacrifice anything. Okay, I didn't do that. Being a whole bitch to him, and I get she's upset because she didn't know that he still had a job back home. But bitch, you don't even really like him no more. You don't. I think he was smart to keep his job because, truth be told, he can only stay there if y'all get married. Okay, other than that, he has to come back. He's not fully a fucking citizen there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's bullshit for her to act as if, I cannot believe you lied to me. I'm looking like, girl, I don't like her. Okay, and then he gets upset because she's upset because she's like, you know, you aggravate me. Just don't look at me. You know, and I'm like, damn, bitch, why? Okay. So he gets up and he walks away or whatever, and then she tells us, like, you know, I'm mad at him or whatever, but I also have things I'm hiding from him. Who are you fucking? It's someone, okay? And then it goes up. Girl, I'm just mad at the whole thing of it all, okay? Tim and Melissa can go kick rocks, okay? Brittany, I seen Brittany's IG, okay? I found her IG, her recent IG, girl. She can't be with him no more. Like, the things that she is, girl. If his parents see that, okay, stoning will happen immensely around here. Who else? So yeah, we don't like them. We don't like them, Melissa, Brittany and Yazan, Arya Biniam. She's still pregnant in her confessional, but we do see that she had a baby and she over there. You know, we seen that in the preview for Netflix coming up next month. But I still feel like she's a whole asshole, and her ass can go on somewhere else. And I feel like Biniam should get a better job for one, but also try to get right to his son or daughter. I think I know that. I digress. Jihoon and Devin look to be still over there. You know what I'm saying? During the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? Honey, your ass should have never went over there. And Jenny and Submit, honey, I don't know. With that, it's gonna be weird. But you know, Kenny and Rondo, get to Mexico, and I feel like it's gonna be more of piece together shit. I digress. Anyway, that was all. I'm done. Peace.